Hello again, good afternoon to you. Welcome to Business. Financial and banking consultant Dr. Richmond Etuahene has criticized the finance minister's request to spend an extra 6.3 billion Ghana cedis for the second half of 2019. Although Parliament has approved the funds requested by Ken Oforiatta during the presentation of the 2019 mid-year review and supplementary budget estimate, Dr. Etuahene says the economy will pay dearly for that. According to him, expenditure needs to be trimmed to meet projected revenue, as a huge chunk of government's revenue continues to cater for wages, compensation and interest payments on debts and grants.
I would have thought that financial discipline, he should have stayed, at least stay within what originally he presented. It looks to me that it's too aggressive. The reason why I'm saying that, none of the targets set in the first half was achieved. So I'm wondering what informed decision has he gotten that he's changed that to grow it further than. So I would have advised him to have stayed within what he had earlier and see if we can achieve the taxes to be able to come near the difference between the expenditure and the policy that he's setting around. Now we have lost $500 million, multiplied by whatever rate. It means we've lost about $1.5 billion of revenue. Why is he talking about it now and he never talked about it the last time? Is it negligence or what? I thought that the take and pay, if immediately you came into power, that should have been the first review you should have done.
Now, after the banking sector cleanup, confidence within the financial markets keep waning. However, there seems to be some good news with the launch of a mutual fund known as the Eco Capital Prime Fund. The mutual fund has been introduced into Ghana's capital market to help solve some challenges encountered by investors.
Generally, looking at the downturn of the equity market, then you get to see that the next alternative for investors is to go to the debt market. So the mutual fund will largely invest in debt instruments, but in this case the debt instruments they will invest in are short-term in nature, which means that they have maturities of up to a year maximum. So with the downturn, we expect that the next alternative will be the debt market. And if you are a retail investor seeking to do something little with some little money you have for investment, you can look at the Eco Capital Prime Fund to give you that form of. The mutual fund as a setup is a separate entity on its own. So the mutual fund is managed by a fund manager and the assets are kept by a custodian. So the mutual fund itself will have to meet the minimum capital requirement of 500,000 during this IPO period. So with the objective of meeting the 500,000, once that is done, the mutual fund can then look at life after the IPO. So it is expected that during this IPO period, that is from the 30th of August to the 19th of, during this IPO period, that's from the 30th of July to the 19th of August, the fund will be able to raise the minimum 500,000 Ghana cedis required as minimum requirement. And then from there, the fund will look at life after the IPO.
And that's all in business for now. I'm coming back again on the marketplace with more business news updates. Back to Daniel.
Thanks, Emmanuel. Up next is sports.